Hey good people, welcome back to another video. My name is Kara, and whether you're new or returning, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one. Today we're going to talk about new makeup releases. I haven't been doing them as often, but I've seen some really interesting ones, so we're going to go ahead and talk about them. If that sounds good, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think and consider joining the community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm well, I cannot complain. It is late on a Monday night, but I felt like recording, so there's that piece. And if you're new here, my name is Kara. I like to share my life through makeup, and I just love this community so much. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the new releases. Now, as per usual, we're getting on my girl Jamie's page, Makeup on Your Radar 2, and all of these releases will be linked in the description box in case there's anything that you wanna take a look at. All right, here we go. Starting with Adept. Now, I was just casually seeing if Adept was having a real sale, but they weren't. I just like to check sometimes, because sometimes they are. And this was on the website, and I was like, Jamie, what is this? There's a sneak peek. This palette is called, see, I don't even know how to pronounce it, so hold on, because I'm not trying to sound crazy. Oh, it's like RH negative, like null. I guess that's what it's called, because I was really going to try to like pronounce it because that's the teacher in me, I think. Let's see.
RH null blood was due to two completely
Yes, RH null blood. See, that's why looking stuff up really pays, because I was about to be sounding a whole mess. All right, so this blood type is very rare, and it's commonly known as the golden blood type, but it's not actually gold. So I'm really curious about this color story. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I don't really know what to expect, but it is coming soon. And it says that only about 45 people on Earth have this blood type. Now, when this palette is released, Jamie has a code. It's Radar 10. Let me know if you're interested in seeing this color story. I have skipped on all the Adept releases this year, but I am still interested, and I'm definitely interested in seeing this one. So we don't know when it's coming, but it is coming. All right, we have the shade extension in these Colfi long-lasting crease-proof cream shadows, and the shade is Chandni Rat. It's a taupe topper shimmer with silver flecks, so that's really pretty. That's going to be a pass there, $30. I hear good things about them. Okay, we have a release from Gourmande girls, and this is the Nevermore palette. So we do see all the swatches. I want to be interested in this palette because there's a shade named Caramia, and that's like a family nickname for me, but I'm not going to get caught up in that. But it is a cute palette, and you know, Nevermore, the Ravens, come on. I'm probably going to pass on this one. This palette is going to release on Thursday, October 2nd at 8 a.m. PST. 11 a.m. CST. We do have the release of the Pacific Northwest palette from Nomad Cosmetics. I did have my video up, and it was on time for once. And I think this is my favorite Nomad palette. I think it is beautiful. I think this color story is great. I see 3 6 pans that are just so easy to use and create beautiful looks, beautiful gowns. So really happy with this one. Now, this palette is $59, and I believe it's available now. I have the code FrizzFace. It's not affiliated, but just use a code so you can save 10%. There's also some extras. There's the hat, and there's a mug that you can purchase. The beanie is $19, and the mug is $19. Let me know what you think about this palette. I think it's awesome, and I was really happy with the performance of the shimmers in this palette, as well as the mattes as usual, but the shimmers were just outstanding on this one. We have a release from Glamlite. These are coffee lip kits, and they're 3-piece kits. So we have vanilla latte, caramel frap, hazelnut macchiato, oh, that's it right there, and then mocha frap. Is it frap? hold on. I'm not a coffee drinker, y'all, so. Oh, frappe. See, I'm not trying to sound crazy, so.
Frappe.
Frappe, okay. These are now available at Glamlite. I don't see the price. Say what's your price? Let's see. Get yours for $8. What was $8? Why is it so hard to like find prices? All right, here we go. Oh, they really are $8. They just came out and they're $8. Why are they so cheap? That's a good price. $8? Oh, I didn't even see this Horchata Center Stage lip gloss. Why is it so cheap? We also have the Saw and Glamlite collection coming out, so we'll see. But at this rate, we're not gonna have it before Halloween because Glamlite shipping is slow. Well, in the past it has been. All right, let's get back to it. Those lip kits need to be a pass for me, but like $8 makes me want to get it, but I don't need any lip products. Okay. Ooh. All right, excited. This kind of caught me off guard. I did see that Singe Beauty was sneak peeking something, but y'all, this is the release here. It is a neutral palette and it's called Paisley Hoot, y'all. And if you know me, I love owls. So yes, this is my Paisley Hoot. Velvety mattes, sparkly metallics, and one multi-chrome. And this palette is going to be $45. It's going to release on October 3rd at noon CT, and I'm very excited. Now, there's also the evocative lip liners. There are 9 shades. They're $12 each. And there's a makeup bag. So look, y'all, this is so cute. Like, this is giving, I mean, it's neutral, but it's almost giving like spring vibes, the presentation. But this is a palette I'm sure I could wear all year round. The earthy color stories, you know, they get me every time. And then here are the liners. We'll take a look at them in a minute because there is another post. I don't see the bag. Where's the bag? I don't need the bag. Let's look at the liners. Here they are. And look at the names. Like, Angelica, you did that. Witty Walnut, Ambitious Ash, Brazen Birch, Majestic Maple, Radical Rosewood, Tender Teak, Jazzy Juniper, Optimistic Oak, and Messy Mahogany. Those look nice. They look creamy. Oh, I should have read it and showed y'all like this, but I didn't. Look at that Tender Teak. Yes. Yeah, I'm into it. I am really into it. Congratulations to Singe Beauty and Angelica Nyquist for this. I think this is a great release that many people are going to love. Okay, what else do we have here? Gisou. What is this? Fall merch. I'm tired of merch. Like, that Pat McGrath merch, I'm just like, all right, that's nice, but this is a pass. I can't do it. All right, Line Blend Define coming soon. This is from Finding Ferdinand. So it looks like some liners. The Nudie branch. What is this? What is M81 Cosmetics? This. Okay. Nudie branches. What's a nudie branch? Okay, let me look that up because I don't know what that is. Nudie branches. Branch. Colorful soft body marine gastropod mollusks, also known as sea slugs. Okay, see, now it makes sense. They must have had them on the cover and I just was ignoring it. Did y'all know what a nudie branch is? Am I saying it right? All right, they are found worldwide in various ocean depths and feed on other invertebrates like sponges and anemones. Oh, okay. They have some defense mechanisms, including bright warning colors, camouflage, and stealing stinging cells from their prey. Wow, they steal the stinging cells? That's pretty cool. This is not what we were supposed to be doing, but now I understand the palette. Because otherwise I was just, and I'm still like, but they're really cool looking. Nudie branch. All right, that's nice. So more than one nudie branch or nudie branches, right? Like a ES or nudie branch. All right, I can't do this and now it's 9:20. See, this video was not supposed to be a long one because there really wasn't that much that I wanted to talk about, but see, you see what happens when I get on here with y'all. It's just chatting, and I'm literally chatting along. All right, so I see the nudie branches on the front of the palette, and all this is a pass. That's what the bottom line is. This is a pass for me. Okay, but I don't know anything about M81 Cosmetics, so let me know. This palette's gonna be $42. It will be available October 1st at 4 p.m. CST. P.Louise, I don't know what makes me tired every time I see releases from P.Louise. Like, I just get tired. Like, it just automatically makes me tired. We have the, what is this? Graveyard Glow meets Twisted Fairy Tales. Our scary tale ending palette lights up to reveal 3 spellbinding pages of unapologetic color. Bloody reds, molten purples, venomous greens, and more. Beauty never dies. Are you ready to haunt every hallway? Okay. Is it 3-in-1? Oh gosh, I'm dropping stuff. I feel like it's 3-in-1, and that just made me overwhelmed, so no. We have Enter If You Dare. Then this is Everything Is Not As It Seems. All right. Then Scary Tale Ending. Okay, I can't with that, so I'm sorry. We have to move on. Now, Bella Beaute Bar has some Dream Lip Sparkle Bombs. These launch October 1st for $16 each. I like to see what these look like on the lips. I'm not really one for Sparkle Bomb lipstick, I don't think. But some of the shades are look nice. Like Inception, this Nightmare looks good. And it was another one. This Wormhole, I like that. Dimension looks good. Actually, a lot of them look good. I'd like to see them on the lips, but most likely Dark Matter is very unique. But most likely these aren't lip products that I'm gonna wear. So let me know if you're thinking about it. And since we're talking about Bella Beaute Bar, let's just scroll down because the new palette was revealed. And they also have some liners, which I think I talked about. These are called the Dream Lip Pencils, launching October 1st. And Radar 10 is the code. I don't see the price. And then we have the palette. Here it is. It is called Dark Dreamscape. Well, Dark Dreamscape Collection. Okay. So there's the 20 pan magnetic palette, and then which has 6 multi-chromes, 2 hollow chromes, 1 shimmer, and 11 buttery mattes. Then there's some loose pigments and highlighters, a highlighter. This is going to launch on October 1st at 11 a.m. CST. All right, let's take a look. So there's the palette. I'm not really interested in this color story, but it is nice. And I like the name Dreamscape for this. I think it definitely gives that vibe. Cut and swatches look fantastic. And then those are the loose pigments. And then we have the highlighter. Ooh, I love me like a lavender kind of highlight. Like lilac iridescent is pretty. What is this thing though? Is that a Dream? Oh, okay. So do we have prices? Say what's your price? If I find a price, I'll put it in the description box since I've been working on my description box life. All right, we're gonna move on. I just wanna show y'all this because I thought it was Kaleidos at first, but it's not. This is the Look Healthy Store Haggard Emo Monster Collection Smoky Eyeshadow Palettes. I don't know these characters, so I just don't know them. So they just look sad. They look kind of happy. I don't know. No, he's damn sure sad. So no, you can use the code Radar12, but I definitely thought like Kaleidos. I mean, I knew it wasn't Kaleidos because this is not a Kaleidos presentation, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like those Kaleidos quads, because I bought one this year. So that's 2. Actually. All right, Makeup by Mario has a cosmetic brush set. That's nice. Not $80. Mario, good night. We are not doing this. I'm not doing that. So no. But I'm doing this. I'm doing this palette right here. Now this is the Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette in Nature. when I saw this, I really did think it was the original Ethereal Eyes, the one that everybody wanted him to bring back. He brought it back once and then no more. Then he brought the Moonlight one, which was like a cool tone neutral palette with a pop of blue. I bought that one, but that was not my color story. It was cool tone. It just wasn't my thing. However, this, I love this. This is reminding me a little bit of a Supreme Nudes palette. And I was just talking about Artist Couture and Supreme. Matter of fact, I was just talking about Supreme Bronze. It's right here. I was talking about how great both of those palettes are. And Supreme Nudes is just an excellent palette. And this one really reminds me of Supreme Nudes. Now, Supreme Nudes is cheaper, and I'm sure some of the colors are different. And I'll most likely compare them because I'm going to get this. It's $69, which I do feel like that's a price hike. But maybe it's not. I know that his other palettes, I thought were $49. Not the ones in this format, but the old format. So I don't know. But this palette is inspired by the power of nature's seasonal renewal with 12 universal neutrals and 4 finishes to create ultimate versatile looks. I mean, is this really a nature palette? I could not say, but I get it. I get the idea, but it's like a neutral palette with a little green pop. So we can go ahead and call that nature. And that's fine with me. This is going to be releasing on the 30th. So when you see this, it's already, well, on the Sephora app if you're Rouge, which I unfortunately am. And then on all other platforms on October 1st. Okay. And I will link that. So I want it. Oh, let me show y'all the light swatches. Cause I'm just like, that's not giving right there. But we gonna find out. Cause I'm gonna find out. I think it is going to be nice. But let me know what you think about the formula. I'm really not experienced with the formula. And my friend Jamie was saying that she felt like it didn't last long. And we don't have time for that. Not for those $69. No, we won't. We shan't. Sasho, Ready or Not Lip Duo. Oh, so they got the little lip stay and the lip elixir. Okay, that's nice. Is it just one color? Get ready. Oh, and then Cherry Machi. Is that how you say it, Machi? Because I was saying Mochi for a long time, and I don't think that's how you say it. All right. But I'm not getting that. I already talked about NARS last week. Don't tell me this is it, because it's going to be a short little video. Okay. I wanted to share this one from the Look Healthy store, the Dramo Gradient Chameleon Eyeshadow Palette Jewelry Box. Just, you know, for those who are interested in like these types of multi-chromes. Okay, so Adept had these in their palettes for a while, and then they had, oh my gosh, what was that palette called? Because I don't even know if I have it anymore, but I have a shade from it. There was one called Rainbow Raider, but that's not the one that I have. It's the other one. It was in a white package. And so you can mix all the shades up and it makes like one kind of multi-chrome, or you can try to swipe the shade as is and put it on like that, but I'm not doing that. Like I'm too lazy for that. So I think these swatches look beautiful, but like nobody's eye is that big, so it's just not gonna happen for me. All right, let's move on. What is this? Something exclusive is coming from Beauty Bay. What is that? Okay, that looks like a no. All right, we do have the Crown Legacy palette, which is a collab between Glaminatrix and Monolith. Oh, I think this is very pretty. I'm not getting it, but it is very, very nice. I'm sure there's some videos up on this, I'm certain. Now, do we have a price? Let's see. Okay, oh, wait a minute. So if you're in the US, take advantage of our new option to ship directly from our US fulfillment center. Cheaper shipping, faster delivery, and no fees. That's great because, you know, they're from Australia, or they're an Australian brand. The price of the palette is $57. You can use the code RADAR10, and then you won't have to pay like, I think it was like an extra $14 to ship it from Australia. So that, my friends, is great. Let me know if you like this color story. I do. Really nice. But it's gonna be a nice pass for now. No, it's just gonna be a nice pass. Oh, okay, wait. Where's the Batty Bean? Hold on. Because Betty G, I don't see it. She has, okay, well, let's go to Fantasy Cosmetica. Because Fantasy Cosmetica had their sneak peek. And now we realize that this is a collab with Betty Jean. And I don't know, she's so sweet. Like, I met her earlier this year. And I think she's awesome. So here's her palette. It's called... what's it called? All right, well, I'll tell you what it's called in a second. It's going to launch October 1st at 9 a.m. PST. It is limited edition, and they will do a restock. It's not giving Muerte vibes, just a taste, minus the purple. Oh, it's called, oh, The Witch is Familiar. Huh. That's an interesting name. Yes, and there she is. Look at that. She does, like, really, really good looks. So... anyway, let me know if you're going to be purchasing this palette. And do we have a price? Okay, I don't see the price, but I will put it in the description box. Because that's what I do now. I'm identifying as a creator that puts things in the description box. It all starts with how you identify. So, you know, I'm trying to manifest. We are going to have a palette coming from DD Signature, From the Roots. What's it say? A bond that protects, a love that lasts. Okay, that's interesting. The launch date for this is Friday, October 10th, 2025. You use the code RADAR10. Okay, more sets, more sets. Okay, this, I know Jamie got this. This is the YSL Libre Vanilla Couture Limited Edition Eau de Parfum. And they don't have an inner travel size, so I did not get it. But I would have gotten it. It has vanilla and orange blossom. So we have keynotes of vanilla caviar, rum absolute, and orange blossom. This is an ambery gourmand. Like, I don't know what vanilla caviar is supposed to smell like, but I'm interested. $150. I need to travel. That's what I need. Thomas, what is this, a set? Oh, we're not doing sets. So no, and not that set either. So moving on. Let's talk about Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. First of all, not this packaging. No, ma'am. The packaging from last year. Wait, let me see if I can find a picture. Because this is not cutting it for me. Don't like that at all. No. Oh, all y'all want to have is the new stuff? There. That's what we need to do right here. The old packaging. See, I don't understand why people just mess up a good thing. People like the ribbons, okay? We like that. This new thing with the red ball at the top is a no for me. That packaging is a no, but the reason why I have this, the reason why this is a no is because I feel like it should last longer than it does, and I don't have time for it. So what I do have is this cologne of ginger biscuit by Dua, and it smells exactly the same and it's long lasting. So if you think you want the Jo Malone one, you can at least try to do a one, because it's going to be like $30 or something like that. And then you might not even want the ginger biscuit when you're done. But I'll tell you what I don't want is this new package. No, like, why would they do that? Like, they just came out with Raspberry Ripple, and Raspberry Ripple had the pink and white bow like that. I don't, who's on the team? Who made this choice? Because it wasn't a good one. Or put a bow on this one, but no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to put a bow on it. That's sad. That is so sad to me. Because y'all know this is cuter than this. Who am I? I'm nobody. All right, let me get back to it, because see, now it's almost 10 o'clock because I'm the one shucking and jiving. Just wanted to update y'all with some stuff and see what it turns into. All right, this is at Sephora too. This is the YSL Golden Oasis Face Palette. I don't know how big this is, but I just feel as though, like, can brushes get into this? It's just a no. And I do like YSL, and you know I love their blushes, but I don't love that palette. And I'm sure there's some reviews up, so let me know. Oh, $85. That's a lot. First of all, let me look at these shades. First of all, let me go back. A strike 1, 2, and 3 is that you need to have multiple palettes. Even Hourglass has learned that by now. Not that they're doing the best job, but come on. Is that supposed to be a bronzer? Oh, come on. This is not going to work for me. Nope. Okay. Patrick, I'm wearing them now. I did get 2 because I could not help myself. So on this side is Slow Burn. And on this side is When the Sun Sets. Now, I do like them. And you know what I will say, because I went to karate and had these on. The sparkle of these is like indie sparkle. That's how I feel. It's very glam. I know he said that his is pearls, and I don't know what Cleona and them use, but it's the same type of beautiful sparkle. I don't have an exact comparison shade at this time, but I was just looking at some of my different indie formulas. So Terra Moons has some really sparkly shades, and they were having 30% off, but I think it's over now. Davina has some really sparkly shades. Glam Shop has some really sparkly shades. I'm trying to think of who else has. Cleona obviously has some real sparkly shades, like these Patrick Ta ones. So when I'm thinking about the price of these, and I think about the like Cleona stained glass shades and things like that, there are some that are like $22, $25. So you would be getting 2 for $50 at a regular price. So not trying to rationalize the price of the Patrick Ta ones because they are expensive, but I'm just thinking about what I have personally paid for some of my indie shimmers. Only from Cleona though, are in the 20s. But my Terra Moons, no. My Glam Shops, no. So they are very pricey, but, oh, and also with these, you should use like a glitter glue because I did end up having sparkles now, and I use my fingers to apply. You'll see in a short at some point, just my initial. Now, do we need this new drop from him? Probably not. I like these shades. My favorite is still going to be from the last release, which is still at the club. There is something about the deep sepia shade that's different from all of these. The gold one I have from the last release and these two, it's almost like a matte. And I just love that. And I was hoping that I was going to get that with Slow Burn, but I really like Slow Burn. Slow Burn is beautiful. And I did use a lot of the toppery shade, but you can, you know, make it a little bit deeper. But how about much? I mean, maybe instead of that In Your Dreams, like that diamond one, maybe we could have done something else. I'm not sure what, but something else. Like he had a pink, bright pink pop at the last time. Maybe he could have done something else, but that always gives him room to come out with more duos. I do like the quality. I think it's very nice. And I think for people, because here's the deal. All right, I'm just chit-chatting now. Trying to navigate an indie website, if you are not familiar, is not easy. It is no small feat. And when I first started getting on indie websites, I was like very overwhelmed till I had somebody that could like walk me through it because it's just a lot. So I don't know, like if you don't want to take the time to go through all of Cleona's stained glasses and the different, they have the iridescence and they have the glitters and they have this, you know what I'm saying? It might just be easier to do the Patrick Ta. You know, he's got the swatches up there and everything. It just makes it so much easier. So I get the appeal of these. I get the ease of these. And I mean, Still at the Club is just going to be my number one. So there's that, if I had to pick one and get rid of the rest. But I'll be using these, especially Slow Burn. Slow Burn is that girl. All right, all that to say a bunch of nothing. Okay, the Rotten Collection release, and I told y'all I might get it, but I did not. Like, I was really, like, about to. And I was like, Kara, okay, let's count the shades that you probably wouldn't use. And once I did that, I was just kind of like, don't get it. I wanted it more for the concept than the actual product. I really like the packaging and I really like the idea. I also did not need an all shimmer palette to go with it because I've got the shimmers. I've got a lot of them, so I didn't need that. I am still a little bit interested in this Blue Tears lip glaze. I think that that's something I may end up getting. And I love her makeup. I don't really do like avant-garde type looks. So this it was best for me to skip it, at least for now. But I think it's a really good collection. She did a great job, like picking out the shades and, you know, the names as well. So let me know if you purchased the Rhnull collection or anything from it. We have a restock of the Adept Cosmetics EBEs and Seahorse palette. Where's the Seahorse? I got my old Seahorse sitting out there, but I don't have the new Seahorse palette. So let's go on the Adept website so we can just take a gander at the Seahorse palette. Now, I was talking to my friend DJ because she was asking me to compare it to the new Pat McGrath palette, so I will do it. I have the old one though. There were a couple similar shades in that old Seahorse palette, and I think that she got rid of those but still kept a lot of the original shades. So let's just see if the Seahorse palette is on the Adept website. So is Rhnull. My self was about to be like Rhnull. Okay, calm down. Talking about some bruh. All right, Seahorse, here it is. Because there were like two similar blues. I do think that the Pat McGrath palette has a lot more like depth, but I think there may be some similar shades, so we can definitely do that. All right, I'll compare that soon. Seahorse is $130. EBEs is $79. Yeah, that's what we're working with these days. Oh, here's the Caramia shade. See right there at the top. That's the Gourmande girls. Okay, this might be all I really wanted to talk about. If you're interested, there's a pumpkin pie mask from Laneige that's going to be out when you're seeing this. But I think that's going to be it. Actually, we do have this from Makeup Forever. Maybe because it's Halloween or something. I don't know. This is the Artist Couture palette. And, well, no, you know what? It's not even just that. You can customize the shades and make different ones. But that's not really my ministry. So, and it's $88. So that's going to be a no. The Conjuring collection is a no. I believe this is out already. What is it, Char? Not that treasure chest. No, $220. Oh, Charlotte Tilbury has her face palettes back. And here they are. Did we talk about these? I think we did talk about them because I said I would get the deep one, but I didn't like the formula of the eyeshadow. So yeah, I think we talked about this. They are $69 each, and Morgan Turner, I believe, has a review up now. Oh, my Melt collection did come today, so I'm going to be doing like 6 looks. I'm going to just keep a monochromatic for the first video, so I'm excited about that. And oh, this is the Wicked collection. We talked about that. Is this out? Okay, it launches 9 p.m. PT September 30th. Wait, 9 p.m. PT September 30th, but it launches at midnight on October 1st. Okay, I'm confused, but let me know if you want anything from that collection. Oh, Chantecaille, what is this? Lil Wow. Gardenia leaves, Gardenia Brazil. Oh gosh, Casablanca Lily, Tuberose, Jasmine Petals, Amber Green. Okay. Not for $230, Chantecaille. Davini Beauty has a Siempre Viva palette. True Beauty is Never Lost. Okay, $64. And then Charlotte Tilbury has a nerve to be coming out with another fragrance when her fragrance line was not good. It's making me tired. It's making me sleepy. Talking about, are you ready for new? No, I'm ready for bed. What are the notes? Okay, blackcurrant, jasmine sambac, jasmine, Divana oil, addictive patchouli, and vine. I'm not doing that because the last one was just not what I needed it to be. And then we have a new one from Maison Mata. This is called Cafe Delicious. I don't like coffee fragrances. I'm being a Debbie Downer. Creamy coffee, golden biscuit, melted vanilla. That's probably nice. But nice pass. October 1st. Nimya. What is this? The Formation palette. Not Formation, the Formation palette. I'm really sleepy. The shimmers for high impact pressed pigments with ultra intense shine. No thanks. What is this? How much is it? I don't know. But no, now I'm about to get off because I'm getting sleepy. Let's move on to Trend Mood and see what's going down. Y'all see Fenty had her baby girl. Her name is Rocky Irish. And I forget what's his name, last name. But that's so cute. I'm happy for her. I love me some Rihanna. I just be giving her a hard time. But is she going to be done though? Because now we have a new body collection. We just keep adding. So we have the all over body mists for $35, the big dripper body wash for $30, and the rich dip bubble bath for $38. And there's 3 fragrances. We have vanilla flowers, hay bouquet, and green raspberry. I'm kind of interested in the green raspberry. And these are going to be, it looks like Ulta. I feel like isn't Fenty, I feel like Fenty, that should be a Sephora too, right? Yeah, I don't know. But right now it says Ulta. Okay, so that's cute. Ooh. All right, that's the pass though. So I think we're gonna move on from here because I think I've talked about all this stuff. All right, let's check out Point Click Vibes. Merit has announced an upcoming collab with Brandon Maxwell. Okay, I don't know who that is, but that's nice. Kat Von D wants to close. Okay. So she doesn't want to be associated with a company, so she wants them to either change or shut down. Okay. The Huda Beauty powders are out. I'm not getting these because I already mixed mine. So no. A keyboard for lipstick lovers. Okay, that's just OD. That's OD. Like, we don't need that. So just doing it too much. I can't. Kris Jenner fronts matte campaign. Oh, okay, that's nice. Let's go to Amit Beauty Talk. That blush looks good, but Thomas, I'm not doing it with you. Chalet Mink, that's nice, but no. That blush, oh, that's a cream blush? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, no. That blush, but I don't need a red blush. Okay, they have the Ultra Shine lip colors and a serum. All right, all that's gonna be a pass though, hot pass. Wait a minute, oh yeah, October. I'm tripping. October 2025. What's this? Oh, Dior Sequin Duo lipsticks. Oh, these are the sequin lipsticks. So they go on matte, and then when you press your lips together, then the sequins come. That's cool. All right. Well, probably won't be getting that, but let's just take a look. Oh, hold on now. And then you can top it with the lip gloss. Hold on. They have a matte finish when you press your lips. Okay. All right. Well, looks like we have some duos and then the lipsticks. Okay. Oh, Victoria Beckham has the Cocoa collection. So I'm not getting anything from that. 75 for the compact with the refill, 50 for the refill only. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. A real sale. That's what I want. And I'm not getting it. So we got to move on. Oh my gosh, I've been recording for an hour. I said it was going to take 20 minutes to do this. But no, that's it. So let me move over. And we're going to close this one out. There are definitely some releases that I'm excited about. The RH Rhnull, #1, I'm excited for that. This isn't in order. But #1, I'm excited for the Adept RH Rhnull palette. 2, I'm excited for the, what's it called? The Paisley Hoot. I just love that name. Like, I have to ask her, how'd you come up with that name? Love that name. Paisley Hoot palette and liners. That's going to be great. Excited for that. I'm not getting this, but I enjoyed learning what a nudie branch was because I had no idea. So that's awesome. But that's #2 is the Paisley Hoot. 3, Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Nature palette. That's a yes. I got Patricia. I already got that. I think we're done. And I got Melt. Well, that is it. Let me know if any of the new makeup releases are calling to you. One thing that I really enjoy is like in the comment section, like we always talk, but some people are like, I haven't been buying makeup, or like somebody was like, oh, if I wore eyeshadow, I don't wear eyeshadow anymore, but I would have really liked this palette. So I really like hearing like where you are in your makeup journey. We have people on no buys, we have people on low buys, and I think some people are just here just because they like the community. They're not even trying to buy any makeup, which is all fine because we all belong here. So let me know if any of these releases are frosting your cookies, because there are a lot frosting mine. This is my time of year, but you know, I gotta keep it together. I can't get everything, but it's hard sometimes. But we can always admire from afar. And if nothing else, we can chit chat and you could just join the community. So that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I do hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
We could be selfless. We could be falling in love.